Today we're diving into how to assign tracking numbers to vendors in Dialics. Let's get started. First, let's clarify what vendors are. Vendors are partners, affiliates, or third-party companies that drive traffic to your call tracking campaigns. They play a crucial role in generating calls, which are then routed to the appropriate destinations in your routing plan. To facilitate this, your vendors need tracking numbers. These numbers, which you can rent and assign in Dialics, allow vendors to send calls. When you assign a tracking number to a vendor, they'll see only the calls they've generated on the reporting page. Let's get started. First, log into your Dialics account using your credentials. Once logged in, head over to the Campaigns section. Select the campaign you want to assign tracking numbers to. Click on the Edit icon next to the campaign name. Here, you'll see several options, including tracking numbers, forward calls to, and additional setting. In the Tracking Numbers section, you can either add an existing number or rent a new one directly within the campaign. In this tutorial, I have already a tracking number assigned in the campaign, so I will click on Edit next to the tracking number and look for the Vendor section. Select the vendor from the drop-down menu. Next, you will need to configure the payout and conversion options based on your agreement with the vendor. Set the payout to help you track the cost per call. You can also set other parameters such as payout on converted call, or call connected, or call length. For converted call, the vendor receives a payout only if the call meets the conversion criteria set for the destination. For call connected, the vendor receives a payout if there's a connection with the destination, regardless of the conversion criteria for the destination. For call length, you can set a minimum call time for the call to be considered converted. Additionally, configure the duplicate revenue settings. If set to disabled, all duplicate calls will not be considered to be converted for the vendor. If set to enabled, all the duplicate calls will be considered to be converted for the vendor. If set to time limit, you can set the number of days after which the caller ID will not be considered a duplicate and count as converted for the vendor. After configuring all settings, make sure to save your changes. Double-check the setup to ensure everything is correct. And that's it. You've successfully assigned tracking numbers to vendors in Dialics. If you need help assigning tracking numbers to vendors, leave us a message in the chat, and we will help you out. See you in the next video.